Hey, you guys, Desmond here, and welcome back to the channel. The time has come for All Stars. LaCresha, say hello.
Hello.
We are here to review episode 1 of season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Star, the All Star Variety Extravaganza, honey. So, what did you think of this first episode?
What the fuck was that?
Baby! Baby! What was that? Like, hold on. I enjoyed it. But like
Yeah.
the tops and bottoms were
Confusing.
confusing. I looking now, I agree with a little bit. I agree with a little bit.
Yeah.
Some choices that were made I don't agree with looking at my notes. But anyway, so you ready to get into this episode?
I watched it twice.
Baby, I watched it once and a half just to get the screenshots. Before we get into anything, can we talk about the updated intro music?
Done.
I was like, yes. I was like, man,
May the best drag woman win.
drag queen win. I'm like, yes.
May the best drag queen win.
I was so happy. I was like, yes. I love that. I was like, come on, Ru. Come on, Ru. So
Griffin, it's happening slowly.
it's happening slowly but surely, honey. And
May the best racer win.
We started that with season 13 in UK too. So I'm glad to see that. I really am.
Some continuity.
Yes, honey. So we already reviewed their entrance looks and whatnot. So we're not gonna go into that. If you want to watch that, that video's up on the channel. Go ahead and check that out.
In a card.
If you want to,
or link
our reaction on the entrance looks. So the queens enter. Everybody's happy to see everybody. Everything's all kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. And then RuPaul comes in.
So I have
what happened?
Small confession to make.
Oh, what's that?
So I had a first episode spoiler.
No.
Because I sleep watching YouTube.
No. Oh no.
So I sat there, and when I woke up, a What You're Packing was on, and I was like, oh, is this from like, oh, stop.
Oh, the What You're Packing was on
YouTube.
It's on, okay, listen, I ain't had time to touch YouTube today. When I tell you I've been busy, it's been a busy day. Like, you don't know how many times I almost say, you know what, this could wait till later. But I'm like, no.
I'm trying to prevent a write-up. So it was an accidental spoiler, but I stopped it as soon as I could and we watched the episode.
Yeah. Oh, honey, but that's all right. It's okay. I will let this one slide. We all get a spoiler from time to time.
I didn't.
As long as you're not purposely going out for it.
No, I wasn't.
All right, so RuPaul enters the room, and RuPaul announces that, of course, the same rules from last season. Everybody gets to vote. The top all-star gets to lip sync against a lip sync assassin. If the assassin wins, the team's vote is who goes home. And if the top all-star wins, their vote choice gets to go home. And then Ruth said this is a little twist, which we discussed what the twist is going to be. And Ruth said more on that later, but she didn't discuss it on the main stage. She waited till the show was over and spoke to the eliminated queen. Talking about, oh, all isn't over, kitty girl. It gave me very that. It gave me very that. But I love a twist. 5 didn't have a twist.
Right.
5 was the only one who didn't have a twist other than 1. But, 1 was before we started doing twists on All Stars.
Right. Yeah. I wonder why that was.
5 didn't have a twist nor a comeback. I said this last season. I think they weren't expecting to dish out 2 grand prizes. So they had to cut the budget for All Stars 5 by not doing a comeback, by making the season a little bit shorter.
Well, that, and then they were making room for the all celebrity drag race episodes that there were only 4 of.
They were cute. We got our special guest, Miss Piggy.
Oh my God.
And I love how RuPaul was teasing a 14th queen. I'm like, a 14th queen? Honey, they kept this one hush hush.
Okay.
What's hush hush? I'm like, did they really? Because BB was spoiled months before the cast was, when the cast was being leaked, she was leaked in. I'm sorry, let me say that correctly. She was kept quiet. Like there was rumblings that she might have been there, but there was more like, oh, she probably popped up to do like kind of like what Stacey Lane Matthews did on All Stars 4. But then Morgan McMichaels tagged her in a tweet with the other All Stars 3 queens. And that's when they like, ha, BB is there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Miss Piggy was there, our 14th queen. I thought that was a real cute exchange between Miss Piggy and Ru.
Yeah, I wish it hadn't been pre-taped though.
Yeah, you could tell it was pre-taped.
Because the fact that we had a queen come in a frog suit was that was comedy gold right there.
Right
that
there. It was right mine. There.
Because she could have been like, Kearney, oh my God, Kearney, are you there? What are you doing there?
Like it, yeah. Such a I thought that too. I'm like, you could tell it's pre-recorded. But I was just like, oh, if she could see what Ginger's wearing, it would have been amazing. But RuPaul announces that our first mini challenge of the season is the reading challenge, because reading is what?
Fundamental.
So what did you think of this year's reading challenge?
It was kind of boring.
I didn't think it was boring. I just felt like there was too many queens to be doing a reading challenge. 13 queens, that's the most of any reading challenge.
And honestly, then you only got like a joke or half of a joke or a joke and a half out of one or two of them.
I actually enjoyed the reading challenge. I have more under my good list than my meh list and my bad list. There's only two that I think just bombed it completely. That was Serena Cha-Cha and Jan. They completely bombed it. Everybody else at least had one joke that made you chuckle a little bit. Jan and Serena, ooh, baby, I was sitting there like, baby, lucky this ain't the main challenge, honey. We know who the bottom two is right here. Baby, okay. But overall, Ginger Minge wins the reading challenge. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I agree, but like I really enjoyed Raja's reads too. Miss Raja is coming this season. From these first two episodes, Miss Raja is coming this season, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. I love a good redemption. And I feel like Raja's gonna get that. And
yes, she's doing.
And now I'm kind of salty that she's not in my top 4. I'm kind of salty now because now I see her as top 4, and I didn't put her in there, and I'm like, ooh. But that's okay. That is okay. So RuPaul announced.
Now I'm sitting here looking like, did I put her in?
You did not.
I did not.
You did not.
Oh.
Baby. Okay. So the Maxi Challenge RuPaul announced is a star-studded variety.
Oh, I'd have been down one already. Episode 2.
So I have a quick question for you. Now, we normally discuss what will we do with a category for the runway. But if you had to do a talent show, what would you have done?
I probably would have tried to sing.
I think I would have sang live.
Yes.
I think mine would have been very similar to what Jan did. I can see myself somewhere along that line, but I want to put some dance, a little bit more dance in it, like Yara. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they're of a different persuasion.
Yeah, so like I think I would have done a mixture of those. It definitely would have been around singing, because other than that, I couldn't think of a talent that I could do that's unique, like Scarlett with her bubbles. Like that was very unique. So like, unless I can pick
as much as I don't like that girl, I like the bubbles. The bubbles cute.
Like, I don't think I have any unique quirks other than the Sims. Like, y'all want to watch me play Sims for 2 minutes? Because baby, what like I would, knowing me, I probably would learn a cute little trick to go up there and do it, because everybody sings, everybody lip syncs, everybody dances. It's the ones that go against that grain that usually get the spotlight.
Right.
So before we get into the runway, let's talk about the few mirror moments, and nothing too deep. But one of the things that was brought up was the diversity of this cast. And can I say hallelujah?
Right.
I loved it. Diversity. We got queens of color. We got, of course, we got the white queens. We got trans girls up in there. We got big girls, several big girls, not just one, several big girls, honey, who all slay in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the diversity. Like I said that when the cast was announced, I was like, the diversity is beautiful. This is a season of Drag Race I want to see. And I remember a lot of people were upset. These queens ain't all stars. Shut up. You're just mad because there's some diversity. It's not all them skinny ass white queens. And don't get me wrong, I live for most of them. But like, come on, we need diversity. And I'm loving seeing it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Right? Because like it was really poignant when I can't remember this baby's name.
From this season?
Yeah.
One of the trans girls?
No. The one
of the big girls?
Yes, one of the big girls.
Eureka?
No.
Silky.
There we go. I knew it was an S. It was right there.
What about Silky?
No, because it was really poignant when Silky was like, no, I'm like in 3 different groups here.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm in this season. I'm with these chicks. I'm one of however many people of color. And then on top of that, I'm one of however many big girls. What the heck?
Maybe this is going to be a C set.
I'm ready for some of these attitudes to come out though.
All right, another mirror moment is strategy on how they're going to play the game. I've been very honest. If I was on All Stars, I would play strategically. I would. Yeah, like maybe we'll get into it. But like if there's a bottom 2 and I feel like one's going to be a bigger threat later down the road, baby.
That's the one I'm gonna pick
out. Bob. I would send Bob home in a heartbeat. Don't let Bob be in the bottom. And I'm the top all-star. Baby, Bob. Like, it'll be kind of like Kennedy when it was Milk on All-Stars 3, baby. RuPaul could barely say who you choose. Milk. Baby, it's going to be Bob. Bye.
How you gonna send my friend home?
Bob home. I would send Jinx home. I would send all of your favorites home. Baby, they'll have to get rid of me early because, baby, I'm sending them all home. But I ain't gonna tell them I'm gonna do that though.
I'm not like, friends, girl. We friends.
I'm gonna do it fair as soon as I get to that box. And I hope I win because that's gonna, as we can see, it'll become very awkward. So let's get into this main stage all-star situation. I'm gonna share this screen so that we can have a good time. All right, hold on. I can't see you. So let me get you up and at it. Hello, you. Move you there. I'm not cutting this out. So we're going to start off with the first queen, Jan. What did you think of Jan's singing performance?
I think she was trying to prove a point. Because you know she lost a singing challenge. I thought the outfit was cute.
Oh, the outfit's lovely. And for these 2 episodes, because so much was going on, I forgot to get a screenshot of Rue's look, but I gave it a 2. So I can't remember what it is right now, but I gave it a 2. So yeah, it's a 2.
I don't remember the first outfit. I just remember the second outfit.
Ooh, the second one, honey. We'll get to that next episode. But I enjoyed this performance. I really did. Of course, you could tell that she's got a lot to prove, but it was really good. Honestly, I think if there was a little bit more dancing, it could have been a top performance. Mm-hmm. If she would just get a hip bump, hip kick, you know, just a little something.
Right, because she was actually like the most entertaining out of.
Yeah, we've seen her in the musical. We know she can dance. So if she would have just gave us a little kitty, sing your little song, dance. I think she
I
did
don't
that.
know if she thought that she lost the episode because she didn't sing good, or if she felt like, oh, I danced too good, so that's why I lost. I'm not sure.
Honestly, I still to this day do not know why she lost that Ruse score.
I don't know why she lost either.
I,
Face crack. Not only was that her face crack of the century, that was everybody's face
baby, we
crack.
were all sitting there. I remember we were sitting right here up on this couch, right here on this couch,
Yes.
gagged. I'm like, wait a minute, Gigi?
Wait, what?
Gigi good.
Gigi? No, I don't think Gigi did that well.
Yeah.
That was when the stroking became a little bit obvious.
Yeah. But she did a good job. So we're gonna move on to the next person, Miss Pandora Box. Baby, what did you think of Miss Box? Okay.
She is adorable.
Adorable. This was so much fun.
Like
it was,
although that screenshot you got does not do her
yeah,
justice.
it does not do her justice, honey. This was a boom, 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 quick. You just don't understand. I had to move. There was no second shots. Whatever the first shot was, and you'll see that when we get to the runways for the second episode. Baby, whatever the screenshots was, we got to keep going.
That was 36 looks.
36. For a guy who works a full-time job, that's a lot of screenshots, okay? But anyway, Miss Pandora, her comedy lip sync was everything. Oh, that tickled me. The outfit reveal, I don't have it screenshot, was everything. Oh, so cute. And it's so good to see what Pandora can do because it's been so long.
Right?
Like Pandora,
I'm ready to I'm ready for the celebrity thing. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, like this.
See who she pulls out.
Oh, you talking about Snatch Game?
Yes.
I'm excited for that too. I really enjoyed this. We haven't seen her in so long. And even when, queens make appearances to do whatever on the show, Pandora's never in the bunch. So it's so nice to see Pandora. Like right. I'm falling in love with her again because I forgot how big of a Pandora fan I was watching season 2. We're not gonna talk about All Stars 1. She was done, my girl was done wrong on All Stars 1, okay? But this was a great job. Great job. Now let's move to girl Jiggly Caliente. I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
I like the outfit.
You do?
It's cute.
It is.
Here's my thing. I have my issues with outfits on people with that shape.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't talk because I feel like I'm well on my way to becoming that shape. But I don't even like the way I look in outfits like that because I'm that shape. But if this was, the appearance, at least on this screenshot, makes it look like she's not that shape and therefore I like it. But when she stands up and you see the rest of the figure 8, yeah.
The shape doesn't bother me. The outfit's just ugly. The hair was right though. The hair,
yes, the hair was everything.
Was right, but everything from the neck down is wrong. Girl, what are these wedges? A wedge on a variety extravaganza.
Well, I think she's supposed to be a cheerleader.
No. Maybe when Ruth said she was safe, I'm like, she's what? Excuse me? Baby, the performance was trash. She was half dancing. Like, I can't talk. I'm not that big of a dancer, but my Lord. It was just, it's a no for me, dog. It's a no.
The hair was gorgeous, though.
The hair and makeup was right. And I'm so glad Jiggly's back on our screens. But yeah, no. Next is Kylie Sonique Love, honey. Woo! She did a little song and dance for us. And she did a decent job.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
She did a decent job. She didn't do great. She didn't do bad. She deserved her safe spot. That was just a decent performance. She looked good though. This ain't the best screenshot for it, but she looked good. Good. The gold with the blonde hair, everything was right. Everything was right. You have anything to add to it?
Mm-mm.
No, sounds good to
Mm-mm.
me. Next is Miss Raja D. O'Hara, honey. Baby, I'm gonna start on this one. Baby, when I tell you, Miss Ma'am, oh, hello, it went away. Miss Ma'am did that.
She
60
did.
seconds. 60 seconds on the clock.
Yes, and made a whole dress.
Made a whole dress. And the fact she did it inside out so we wouldn't see that it was that Metallica purpley fabric. Oh, bitch. 1 minute, she made it and put it on.
Okay.
Made it
With 2 stitches.
but did that.
2 stitches was like, yeah, clip.
Baby, this is
Yeah.
Raj O'Hara's all-star so far, baby, because she did that. Baby, 2 snaps and a kiss, because you did that.
And then had the nerve to have a whole bodysuit on underneath.
Baby, she came prepared.
Yes.
She came prepared, and I love to see it. I really do. Moving on to Miss Akiria C. Davenport.
Who was trying to put on a show.
She did a little lip sync dance combination for us. It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. This
No.
outfit, though, she ate.
Yes.
This outfit
Was enough.
yummy.
It was giving you what it was supposed to be giving you.
Yes, she did what needed to be done with this outfit. And then the she ripped off this long skirt. Then she did another reveal to show that it was some booty leotards. It was just everything. The hair, I love this hair. I love this mermaid style hair. Like, it looks so good on her. So good. So good, so good. I loved it. I did.
You know, Destiny's Child been coming up a lot lately.
They have. All right, so we got Miss. You go first.
She's a very freaky girl. The kind you don't take home to mother.
Really? And the funny thing is, I'm watching the Parkers, and I just recently watched the episode Little Kim was on, and Professor Ogilvy was up there singing that song, and Little Kim was winding on him, and Nikki Park was like, "Not on my man, not on my man." The outfit, the ensemble looks amazing. Love that for her. That's where it ends.
was lacking.
That's where it ends. That was lovely. The outfit is cute.
I just got Rick James vibes, but yeah.
The end. But baby, I wish these pants would have went down just a little bit further.
Yeah.
A little bit further. But no. The comedy, no. Baby, no. I was so disappointed because I knew Trinity K was going to come perform the house down. I knew she was going to get some split kick, bunch, jump, touch it 2 times, flip it over, reverse it, all that, put it in a split. I was ready. And she was talking about, I'm going to do some comedy. I'm like, okay, you might be funny because you did really good in the comedy challenge on season 6. Anyway, next we're going to go to
Thank you. Next.
Eureka's. So beautiful.
Now, who was that in dedication to?
Her mother.
Oh, okay.
The
Because you couldn't see that picture very clearly on that
song, the message. I think she was singing live. It's kind of hard to tell. I think she was. Because that'd be kind of messed up if you're lip syncing and standing still.
Mm-hmm.
I can excuse it when a queen is dancing. Because I'm like, I get it. Hell, it's hard to sing and dance. But if you're standing still, sing live. And plus she had that ear mic, which made me think she was singing live. So beautiful song, beautiful dress, beautiful moment. Honestly, this is another performance I was shocked wasn't in the top. Because everything was just right.
Mm-hmm.
It was just right.
I love that dress. That dress is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What did you think of this performance?
It was beautiful.
Very. Very.
Like I said, I had my questions because I didn't know who it was for, but, that's why you ask questions instead of assuming.
I remember her saying at the end of season, I want to say 9 or 10, that her mother was sick, but I didn't realize her mother did pass. So that was a cute little tribute, and I loved it. I really did. I really did.
Yes.
So we're moving on to Miss God Envy. honey, honey. Wait, what? Her name's Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet Envy. There's too many Scarlets now. Um, baby, this is the only screenshot I purposely made sure I had at the right moment because this was what everything, and she was just safe. What?
Well, she didn't really just do too much of anything other than go around and make some bubbles and strip.
She did a burlesque bubble number.
Okay.
Who
And now what would have made it a
would have
little
ever
bit better
thought
would
of
have been
mixing
had she made a
burlesque?
bubble over herself.
Listen, who would have thought of mixing burlesque with bubbles? Not I said the
Christina
cat.
Aguilera.
Not I said the cat. But this was amazing. I enjoyed it oh so much. Oh so much. Real cute. Real cute. Then we get the Reverend Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Let the church say amen.
Let the church say amen. Baby, this little light of mine playing the piano. And afterwards, she mentioned the collection plate. I'm like, you know what? You better come through, Silky.
But I do agree with the later judgment that she could have gave just a little bit more. Like I was expecting some like this, no.
I was expecting a grand ending, but like it was a very beautiful performance. I loved it. I also love how she took off one of her shoes to play the piano because
a lot of people do that because
I know I love that. That's the realism that I'm loving because I know a lot of women who play the piano, if they do have heels or anything other than flats on, they'll kick them off so that they can control that little thingy down there.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Overall, great performance. I felt she would have been safe. I was confused by her low placement. I'm not going to lie to you. But we'll discuss more about that when we get to the tops and bottoms. Next, we had Serena Cha-Cha. I actually liked this performance. Now,
when I watched it the second time, I was like, oh, okay, it's cute.
It started off bad.
Yes.
But once she got up there and started doing her little cha-cha, I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, get it. Hey, go get it. Get it. Hey. Again, another Queen's placement I was confused by. And we will get into that. Anything else you want to say about this performance? So we're going to go on to Ginger Minge. Okay, Ginger Minge. What did you think? Baby, I'm about to go find this song on Spotify. That song was so cute. I was like, come on, gummy bears. Like, yes. Yeah. Baby, it was that very bubblegum pop sound that I love. And I was just like, oh, yes, ma'am. The candy was flying. Everything was right. Baby, I loved it. The look is kind of, but the performance was
what you wanted it to be.
What I wanted it to be. What did you think of the performance, friend?
It was cute.
It was.
It was very cute, very pink, very bubblegum.
Now, this is another screenshot that I had to be careful with, and that is Yara Sophia's. I had to make sure everything was covered up to the best of my ability.
Yes.
And this was the only shot I could get because I tried twice, and I'm like, you know what? This is close enough. Hopefully it don't get triggered for anything. So Yara Sophia did this lip sync dance number with them titties just flying, honey.
Okay.
I'm talking about I was laughing my tail off at 6 o'clock this morning watching this. I'm talking, I know my neighbors heard me hooping and hollering at 6 a.m. Baby, she did this. What she did was that, okay? And then the titties were just a bounce. And I'm like, yes.
Bounce. Okay, and they was like to the knees, back to your face, to the knees.
I thought she was going to hit herself in the face with them.
Okay.
I really did. I
was like, I'm glad mine don't look like that.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, overall, great performance. So I'm going to take this away. Give me that back. Okay, stop sharing. All right, there we go. So after the performance, we find out that our top queens are Pandora Box, Raja D. O'Hara, and Yara Sophia. And our bottom queens are Trinity K. Bonet, Serena Cha-Cha, and Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Do you agree with this top and bottom placement?
I was confused.
Yeah. Or what were you confused about, friend?
Just because I was like, I thought certain people did a little bit better than other folks.
Mm-hmm. Say names, friend. Say names. That's why we're here to give our opinion. This is our opinion. Give your
I know, but you know, I have like the biggest brain fart ever in life.
baby, that is okay because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Raja, yes, very unique, very cute. I was here for it. Pandora, I can see it because of how cute and quirky and fun it was. Yara, although it was hilarious, I didn't see it as a top performance of the week.
No, that was what I was confused by.
Especially, like I mentioned, Scarlett, Eureka, even Ginger.
Shit,
Jan did a better performance, in my opinion. Like, I agree with Raja and Pandora, but I do not agree with Yara in the top, and I don't agree with her winning this week's challenge. I really thought it was going to Raja because that, like I said, that is a talent for the talent show. If I'm going to do the talent show, I'm coming with something like that. I want to be remembered. I don't want to be the same like everybody else up there, like, I am American. No, I want to go up there and do something
different and unique.
Yeah.
And the outfit up there. I mean, and then she got such high praise from it, from the judges.
High praise. I just knew Raja was going to win this first week's challenge.
And I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fine. But hello, excuse me. Yara did win. And then another thing. The bottom placement of Silky Nutmeg Ganache and Serena Cha-Cha, I do not agree with. I'm just being honest. Silky nor Serena should have been there, especially when you have a performance like Jiggly, who was straight garbage from beginning to end. And then Trinity K. Bonet, I believe she was there. And if there had to be a third one, a low queen, then I would have been okay with Serena because she started off, but she should not have been in the bottom two this week.
Right.
I do not. That was some tomfoolery. They knew if they put Serena up against Trinity, that those queens would not send Trinity home. They knew exactly what they were doing by putting Serena in that bottom placement when she didn't deserve it. Out of all these queens, she was the one who really needed this second chance. Because I state this all the time. When you're one of the first few out, you don't get that big fan base like the rest of them. You don't get all that love and support. So to come back and get a second chance, and she did decent enough to be safe, that irritated me. And I can understand if she completely bombed. Then I'm like, yeah, put in the bottom. Yeah, get up out of here. Get up out of here. But she didn't. And I feel like the producers really just brought her in to send her home first. Because
you said that in our last little thing. Yeah, and somebody got to go home first, and now you're regretting what you said.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, ma'am. If you go back and watch, I've said it several times. I wanted Serena to at least go a few episodes in because I want to see her growth from now. Because now I fear any other queen that comes in that was eliminated first or second is going to be kicked out the door first.
Right.
Like, I want to see
queen. I don't think that was very fair. No. I mean, if you're trying to extend episodes and all that other stuff, because it was kind of weird that there were 13 queens, but it was like, why send anybody home? At least let her get 2-3 looks in and then send her home.
Yeah, it just
did that with season 13.
It really irritated me because I don't think Serena should have been in the bottom nor have gone home tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Our bottom two was Trinity K. Bonet and Serena Cha-Cha. So say it, LaCresha, congratulations, you're the top all-star of the week. And you had to go in there and pick a lipstick to send home. Whose lipstick would you have chosen? Trinity
Unfortunately,
Monet
it
or
probably
Serena?
unfortunately probably would have been Trinity's, just because it seemed like, obviously we don't see the whole performance. So, what little bit we're seeing looks really bad. And then you've got, Serena's, which kind of started out a little dry and a little boring, but then eventually it picked up. So it would have been Trinity.
I agree. Like, I looked at it as strategic wise and fairness. I always look at it both ways. Here's the fair choice. Here's the strategic choice. Because I always say I'm gonna be strategic. And in this case, both would have been Trinity. Because in my opinion, the fair opinion, Trinity did the worst. So Trinity should have went home. Strategically, Trinity is going, like, baby, this is just a moment. Baby, she's gonna kill later in this competition. Get her out now. So either way you look at it, whether if you want to do it fair or if you want to play the game, Trinity should have been the one. And I agree, which we know now, which we know Yara chose Trinity's lipstick. I would have been Yara. I would have chosen Trinity's lipstick, 100%. And I have her in my top 4 and everything. If I was there, I would have chosen Trinity's lipstick. And if she would have had a problem, I would have, just the way I broke it down now, I felt like Serena's performance was better than yours. So whether if I'm trying to play the game or if I'm going to be fair, you were the worst. And you should have went home. And I love Trinity and I can't wait to see what she does. But I'm just saying, if I was Yara, I would have made the same decision. And if I was in the jury, there would have been 2 votes for Trinity, because who else would have been like, Trinity? Into the box. Me. So the queens deliberate, they sit down, they do some crying. We get back to the main stage. And this week's lip sync assassin is the one and only Coco Montrese from season 5 and All Stars 2. Yeah, she was there, just a hot second. And they lip sync to Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. What did you think of the Uptown Funk lip sync, honey?
It was cute.
It was. I enjoyed that lip sync. That lip sync gave me everything I needed. Miss Coco with that dress, she slid out of it. Then she turned it up. See, I was expecting Coco last season for a lip sync assassin. So to see her here this season and as the first one, I'm glad to see that. Hopefully this opens the door for Coco maybe to come back again for another All Stars, because I truly feel like she deserves now a 3rd chance. Yeah, because honestly, when you think of that whole lip sync for the crown situation, they had to think of Coco when they did that, because baby, that would have been some lip syncs if Coco was up there, okay? Because Coco would have shut it down. Shut it down, down. So Coco wins the lip sync, and that means the team's vote is who gets to go home. And the team voted for Serena Cha-Cha. So Serena Cha-Cha went home week 1, did not agree. And as Serena was packing up, RuPaul popped, ooh, girl, the game isn't over yet. Remember, I said there's a game within a game, which we're all aware of, what the lip sync style they're going to do this season. But yeah, there's going to be a game within a game. Oh, stay tuned. Let me quick. Because people don't think I don't like RuPaul. I like RuPaul. It's just sometimes the decision he and the producers make don't be making sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was episode 1. We made it through. Oh my Lord. I really enjoyed this episode. It's just I didn't agree with who went home and some of the judging. Reminds me of season 13. Oh, I enjoyed the episode, but girl, what was that? What happened on the runway? What happened? He's still here. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna skip the news and rumor because, honey, we're finna shoot this next episode literally right now. So tell them where they can find you on the medias of social.
I am at Krisha McGill on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SimplyDesmond. Thank you for spending the piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I'm close to 100 subscribers. So subscribe. And we'll see you later for episode 2.